just a little bit. Okay, thanks to a shitty company called FCI and Pony Canyon. I'm sorry, Pony Canyon. Pony Canyon. Canyon. Whatever. We have this abomination. This abomination, which was supposed to be a sequel, or at least a remake, of an old classic. An old classic called Pitfall. Here is what we wound up getting. I mean, people look at the front cover and they assume, oh, it's Activision. No, look again. Reprogrammed by Pony Inc., which is part of Pony Canyon. This is the same group of fucks that came up with Dr. Chaos, Highlight on NES, Tiger Heli, Ultima Warriors of Destiny, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, all three of them.
Advanced Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, Dragon Strike, Heroes of the Lance, Dragons of Flame, Hills Fire, and Pool of Radiance. Also, the other two Ultima games, Exodus and Quest of the Avatar, Phantom Fighter, WCW World Championship Wrestling. And this one kind of hurts. They were also behind the NES port of Winter Games. This is where I take issue with the nerd. He didn't do the research. He assumed that because the original game was made by Epix, that Epix was responsible for the shitty NES port. Not so. It was this fucking company. This is what Super Pitfall is. The very first screen is a trap.
What do you mean the very first screen?
The very first thing you see, there's a ladder going down, you assume.
Oh, does that lead you to like a spike pit?
Yes.
With no way to get back up?
Nope. And worse yet, the game doesn't really explain to you in-game as to what the fuck you're supposed to do. You're just thrown in, and you're expected to just figure it out. Yeah, this game doesn't really explain all that much as to what the fuck you're supposed to do. So instead, we're going to
Assume.
up the ante a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Super Pitfall, the 30th anniversary edition.
30th anniversary edition.
Made by NESRocks.com. A group of gentlemen took the game and rebuilt it. It's still the same game, but
Slightly less shitty.
definitely less shitty. In the original game, you had to jump everywhere at the black background and hope that you jump in the right place for hidden items to come up or to warp to different parts of the game. Not so with this one. Everything is in plain sight. And best of all, the gun is infinite. You don't have limited shots anymore. I figure somewhere along the line I'll try and do a proper playthrough. But for the moment, I'm just excited that I'm able to play a corrected version of the game. Of course, it still has its problems. There's still the problem of the jumps. That's a nice little nod to the original up there. If you look close enough in the background.
What, someone did?
Yep, I see it.
Did you ever, Zandrazer, did you ever play the original Pitfall on the Atari?
Nope.
Aw. You poor deprived soul. You need to come to XP Fest next year.
How much are tickets?
$50 plus there's
Alright.
plus there's the hotel room, which I figure you could always double up with someone else.
Alright, how much would that be?
Let's see. I wound up paying about $50 for my share of the room, and I split my room along with 3 other people. So I think it's $200 for the entire weekend.
Alright, and then I have to get my own food, and so that's 3, right? 3 days.
Yeah.
So I've been told to plan for $100 a day, so that's another 300. So 200, 300, 500 was 50 tickets, and then I have to get plane tickets, which
I figure there will be someone who'd be willing to split the room up.
well, yeah, I've already. But I'm figuring out plane tickets. I can't remember. Let's see, my flight to Vegas. How far is XP Fest?
Well, if Jason's still planning on doing it, then it's probably gonna be up in Hartford, Connecticut.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, I just missed it. Where?
Hartford, Connecticut. Probably.
Where's
Maybe.
Connecticut? How
New
far? Is...
England. It's south of Massachusetts.
So.
New England.
So for me to do this, I would need about probably over 1,500 Canadian. No wait, bring it up. It's at the ground. About 2,000 Canadian for this trip. I don't think I can afford that. Considering that I make about 1,000 a month.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the actual story for Super Pitfall. Pitfall Harry's niece, Rhonda, has been cursed at the Andes Mountain. Find the cure and rescue your friend Quick Claw the Lion. Which, by the way, was a reference to Saturday's Supercade. Also, don't forget to find the great Raj Diamond and then escape with the Jeep. That's probably the best part about this. You can actually continue. Not just continue. It's got like it's got a battery backup save.
So, like, if you turn it off, turn it back on, it's like, I didn't forget where you are. You're like right here.
Pretty
Sort of
much,
thing.
Pretty much. You'll still start it at the beginning of the map, but you'll have everything you collected.
Oh, okay.
Including the gun, which you don't really have at first. You like go down a ladder and then another ladder and then oh, there's the gun.
The gun.
But once you have it, you have it forever, which is nice. knows I got bitten by the spider and I died.
I like this character, Alarak, on Heroes of the Storm. Have you ever played StarCraft or StarCraft 2?
I played the first one.
Yeah. So you know what the Protoss are, right?
Kinda. They're kind of like they're definitely an alien race. They're highly advanced.
Yeah. So they use the Kala because they're mentally connected to this thing called the Kala. So basically, Alarak is a Protoss from a different faith, and he's like the equivalent of a Sith Lord if he was to be compared. And he's just like this sassy motherfucker.
How sassy we talking here?
Like he'll like listen to a comment and say, I believe that's very smart. In a very condescending way, be like, oh wait, no. Or like he's not mad that someone attacked him, but rather that they ran up pussy like a coward without him getting the fight back. Like, really? You're gonna step onto my door plate, slap my cheek, and then be like, I'm out? Nah, that don't fly with me.
Okay.
Oh, and he can also be very vengeful. Like the Dark God that they were worshipping, which is the main antagonist of pretty much StarCraft 2 sort of thing. And he's like, my God lied to me. I want him dead and his head at my feet. And that's the only reason that he joins you. So they just introduced him into Heroes of the Storm, where you can just play around with him. And he still has the same thing. Every other StarCraft hero in the game, when they meet him, is like, you. And he's like, yes? Oh. So fun. Wee.
Wee.
Wee.